Students of class 12, today we will learn about the objectives of government budget. We all know it well. Government budget refers to a financial statement regarding expected sources of income of the government and proposed expenditure in different heads for the coming financial year. So in time of placement of this budget, in time of placement of this record of government income and expenditure, some important goals of the government are also fulfilled through budget. We will talk about these goals, objectives of the government which can be fulfilled through budget. First objective of the government budget, most important, is reallocation of resources. Reallocation of resources. Reallocation of resources. It is known to us that resource is scarce. We are not in a position to produce whatever we like. So, because of this scarcity of the resource, every economy should try to mobilize its resources in a desired direction. This can be done by a budget. If government assumes some productions like liquor, wine are socially not wanted, and government try to restrict these types of production, government should not try the flow of resources in favor of this production. Heavy taxes will be introduced on these types of production so that their cost burden increases and marketability of this product becomes difficult for them. On the contrary, there is a preference list for the government, socially most desired goods and services. Government should introduce less taxes or no taxes to encourage this production. If possible, government will supply subsidies to these producing sectors. So in this way, resources can be mobilized in the desired direction through a government budget. So we say allocation of resource is important objective of the government in time of preparation of a budget. Second objective, second objective is redistribution of income and wealth. This is a problem for an economy like Indian economy, that there is extreme inequality in distribution of income and asset. In our economy, if we divide the people into different income strata, we observe that the top 20% people in income strata, top 20% people are sharing almost 50% of the national income. Whereas, bottom 20% people's share is only 8% of national income. So always there is a tendency of the government to reduce this inequality, and this can be done by the government budget. Government generates its fund through taxation, and these taxes may be direct taxes, may be indirect taxes. Indirect taxes, for example, GST, here taxes are included within the price. So whosoever will purchase it, a rich man or a poor people, they have to pay the same taxes. Indirect taxes are not based on income of the people. So these indirect taxes are called regressive taxation, not progressive. We say progressive taxation if higher income groups are paying higher taxes and lower income groups are paying lower taxes or no taxes. This is possible in time of collecting income taxes, direct taxes, corporate profit taxes. These are direct taxes. These are based on income of the people. And here we divide people into different income strata, and in time of preparation of budget, government may collect higher taxes from higher income group, and the fund generated will be used for the betterment or for the upliftment of the poor people. So this is possible by direct taxes, which is progressive in nature, which is based on income of the people. So in time of preparation of the budget, to reduce the inequality in distribution of income and to redistribute the income from rich to poor, government budget can play an important role. Where government gives stress on direct taxation, which is called progressive taxation. Third important objective of government budget: economic stability. Economic stability. Here economic stability means stability in price level. Sometimes economy suffers from inflationary condition, continuous price rise. Sometimes economy is suffering from deflationary condition, continuous price fall. Both these situations are not desirable. Inflationary condition badly affects the consumer. Deflationary condition badly affects the producer. So, how this can be tackled by budget? Government budget, it has two sides, income side and expenditure side. If income is equal to expenditure, we say it is a balanced budget placed by the government. If government receipts are more than its expenditure, we say it is a surplus budget of the government. And if expenditure is more than income, we say it is a deficit budget of the government. Now suppose there is inflationary condition in the economy. Price is continuously rising because of increase in aggregate demand. High demand. High demand is causing inflationary condition. In that time, deficit budget should be avoided. Deficit because of extra expenditure, more expenditure. And this expenditure is causing price rise. So expenditure should be reduced. No deficit budget. Gradually deficit should be reduced by the government to tackle inflationary condition. On the contrary, if price is continuously falling, a deflationary condition, in that time government should avoid a surplus budget. Surplus budget means less expenditure, income is more. But price is falling. To raise the price, aggregate demand should be raised. So this surplus should be gradually reduced. Government should avoid preparation of a surplus budget. Rather, government may tend towards the preparation of a deficit budget if deflationary condition is there. So, government budget helps to bring economic stability. Important objective of government budget. Number 4, employment generation. Unemployment problem is acute and persistent problem of an economy. So no government can overlook or avoid this problem. In time of preparation of budget also, employment generation gets priority. Yes, it is possible through budget. In government budget, there is expenditure side in the heads of capital account, and also there is expenditure on revenue account. For development, planned capital expenditure should be increased in budget to ensure more development. Fund for creating more development, more assets. For example, funds may be allocated for the creation of a special economic zone where less taxes will be taken by the government and other facilities will be given. So one fund must be allocated for the creation of special economic zones which will attract foreign investment or investment of different multinational companies. Their investment will help employment generation. Similarly, government may assume to promote the small scale industries in the economy because they are following labor intensive technique. So promotion of small scale industry means more income generation. So government may favor these small scale industries through budget, introducing less taxes or no taxes, or may encourage them by giving subsidies. Government gives subsidies to small scale industries or to the farmers to encourage their production, because these small scale industries always helps income generation. So employment generation is also possible, also important objective of government budget. So these are the four important objectives of the government budget. Reallocation of resources. Resource should be mobilized to the desired direction. Accordingly, tax structure will be prepared to encourage the production in desired sector. Redistribution of income. Budget should be prepared in such a way so that more income generates by taxation from higher income group, which will be used for the betterment of poor people. Economic stability. Through budget, it can be maintained. In inflationary condition, deficit budget should be avoided to reduce extra aggregate demand. But in case of deflationary condition, surplus budget should be avoided. Rather, deficit budget should be encouraged to increase aggregate demand in deflationary condition. And employment generation by promoting small scale industries or creating special economic zone or any other way, government may prepare its tax structure or other facilities like subsidies, etc., to bring more investment and to generate employment. So these are the four important objectives of government budget. This much today, we stop here.